All of us get stuck in thinking and behavioral patterns that don't serve us, that keep us feeling stuck in life, like we're on that hamster wheel where the same problem keeps happening again and again, the same challenge, right? There's some way that you want to change. You want your reality to be different. Maybe you procrastinate all the time, or you're addicted to your phone, or whatever it is. You know it's something that is not making you happy. It's not making you feel fulfilled, but it feels like it just keeps happening. Today, I want to offer a 3-step process for finally addressing some of these challenges. And it's one of these things that, in retrospect, might seem obvious or simple, but it's actually surprisingly powerful for a lot of my clients that I coach. So, step 1 is gather data. Start to notice what are your main patterns that you have in your behavior, in your thoughts, that make you feel bad in some way, right? That don't make you feel good. So these could be things like you go to bed too late and then you always wake up feeling exhausted, or you end up wasting time on social media and you feel like, where did my whole day go? Or, every time you go on a business trip and you're surrounded by people, you come home to an empty house and you feel lonely and depressed. And so, these things, there's so much going on in life, right? That these things can just keep happening and you never really stop to look at them very carefully. Like maybe you're a frequent business traveler and you're an extrovert, and you never really realize that connection, that wait, every single time I come home, I feel like something's off. Oh, well, it's because I've just been surrounded by bodies for days and I'm an extrovert and I like being around people, and suddenly I'm not around people. So there's this letdown. Right? Interesting. Okay. You can do something about that. It doesn't just have to continue that way. So step 1 is figure out what the patterns are for you. And you can do that through journaling. You can have a spreadsheet, whatever it is. Maybe it's just logging it in your mind of like, oh yeah, this thing again. This is a thing I do often. Then, once you're clear on some of these patterns, step 2 is figure out, why are you really doing that deep down? We do everything for a reason. Every single thing we do. This isn't some mystical woo-woo thing. Every single thing we do is to get a need met. It's all to get some core need met, to feel safe, secure, loved, belonging, included, smart, whatever it is, right? Every single action you take is to get some need met. So step 2 is to practice slowing down, pausing, and noticing in the moment, oh, I'm doing the pattern. Why? At a deep level, what core need do I have right now that I'm trying to get met? What is the hole inside me in this moment that I'm trying to fill? Right? If I'm going on social media right now, if I'm watching another episode of the show, if I'm reaching for my phone, why? What is the need right now? The deepest need, right? And you can ask yourself, instead, we often talk about, what do I want? What do I want to achieve? Where do I want to get? You can ask instead, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? So when I get home from that business trip to the empty house, instead of feeling depressed or lonely, how do I want to feel? If I'm feeling tired after work and it feels like I'm just going to watch endless shows or browse Reddit, how do I want to feel in those moments instead? What is the need and what do I want? And then step 3 is anticipate this, right? If this is an ongoing pattern, it's going to keep happening. So anticipate this is going to happen. What are the triggers for it? And how do you create a plan in advance knowing it's going to happen? So it's kind of like a logical decision tree, right? Like, if this happens, I need to do this. If this happens, I need to do this. And you plan that in advance. And you can literally write that down. If this, then this. And you can have some options for yourself. Like, I have a sheet of paper on the wall for some of the common negative scenarios that I get into. Like, oh, are you feeling anxiety? Then try this, this, or this. Are you feeling depressed? Try this, this, or this. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Try this, this, or this. So you're planning this in advance, not in the moment. In the moment, you're frazzled, you're not thinking straight, right? But if you have a plan in advance, if you anticipate this happening, then next time you're feeling that, you remember, oh yeah, check my list. Okay, I can either do this, this, or this. And maybe you don't feel like doing any of them, but you can make a rule for yourself that I have to do one. I have to do one of these for at least 5 minutes or something and see if it helps. And that's why it's cool to give yourself an option, a menu of options, this, this, or this, instead of just every time you're X, you have to do Y. Right? Instead, it's every time X happens, you can do A, B, C, or D. All right? So again, the 3 steps are figure out your patterns, figure out the core need underneath that, how do you want to feel instead, and then anticipate it and make a plan in advance. I hope that helps. I'd love to hear what types of challenges and patterns you apply this to and how it goes for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day.